Welcome to the Glow and Grow channel. I'm Sunny, and I'm really happy you are here with me today. This channel is a small, peaceful space where we learn simple English and learn how to grow a little better every day. I created this channel because I know that sometimes we are not only tired in our body, but also tired in our mind. We want to be better. We want to improve our life. But sometimes everything feels too fast, too much, too heavy. So here, we slow down, we listen, we think, and we grow in a gentle way. Maybe you are on your way to work. Maybe you are resting after a long day. Or maybe you just need a quiet moment right now. Whatever your reason is, I'm really glad you are here. Let's take a deep breath and begin today's story. You know, many people think that growing means doing more, working more, trying harder, and always staying busy. They think if they are not busier than yesterday, they are falling behind. If they rest, they feel lazy. But is that really true? Being better every day is not about doing more. It is about doing what really matters, even if it is small, even if it is slow. There is a simple idea I love. Small actions done every day can create big results. From what I see, people who truly grow are not always busy. They don't rush all the time. Instead, they choose what is important, and they keep showing up again and again, even when they feel tired, even when they don't feel motivated. And one more thing, they are not afraid to rest. They rest without feeling guilty, because they understand something simple. Growth is not about speed. It is about doing the right things, calmly, slowly, and consistently. So, how do we start? Don't try to change your whole life in one night. Just focus on being a little better than yesterday. Maybe just 1%. If you want to improve your English, don't study for 2 hours and then quit. Just study for 15 minutes a day, and don't skip any day. If you want to be healthier, don't work out until you give up. Just move your body for 10 minutes. A short walk or some simple stretching is enough. If you want to understand yourself, you don't need to write a long journal. Just write 3 simple lines each day about how you feel. If your space feels messy, don't clean everything at once. Just clean one small corner, your desk or your shelf, and your room will slowly change. Growth is also about how we treat others. Don't wait for special days to show love. Just send one kind message today to someone you care about. And most importantly, to grow from the inside, you don't need big changes. Just ask yourself one simple question every morning. What really matters to me today? I used to think I had to change everything at once to feel like I was growing, and it made me feel tired and overwhelmed. But when I started doing small things every day, I felt calmer and more in control. Some days I only did a little, but I still showed up. And over time, that became enough. These actions may feel very simple, but when you do them every day, they slowly change who you are. Not in one night, but in a calm, steady, and real way. There is something very important we often forget. You cannot grow if your body is too tired. Growth is not only about effort, it is also about energy. When you are exhausted, even small things feel hard. You lose focus. And when you are tired, your mind makes poor decisions. You choose the easy way and skip your good habits. Many people say, "I don't have time," but often the problem is not time. It is low energy. With good energy, just 30 minutes of work can be very powerful. If you push too hard for too long, you will burn out. And when you burn out, you stop completely. That is why going slower can actually help you go further. Think about this. Growth needs recovery. Just like your muscles need rest after exercise, your mind needs rest after effort. Some people think sleeping is a waste of time, but they are wrong. Sleep is when your brain learns and remembers. If you don't rest, you forget faster. So, feeling calm and resting is not a luxury. It is a condition for growth. I learned this the hard way. I once tried to grow too fast and did too much. I felt exhausted, and eventually, I stopped everything. So I changed my approach. And I want to share it with you because it is very simple, but it really works. I didn't try to change everything. I just started with 2 small steps. The first one is something I call a small win. Every morning, I do one very simple thing, like making my bed or drinking a full glass of water. It may sound too small to matter, but it changes how you feel. You start your day with a feeling of, "I did something right," and that small feeling helps you take the next step. The second step is a digital detox. Just 30 minutes before sleep, I put my phone away. No scrolling, no checking messages. At first, it felt uncomfortable, like something was missing. But after a few days, I noticed a difference. My mind felt quieter, I slept deeper, and the next day, I had more energy to focus on what really matters. These 2 steps are very small, but they help you protect your energy. And when you have energy, everything becomes easier. So today, instead of pushing harder, ask yourself, what does my body need to feel energized? And there is one important idea I want to share with you in this episode. We often talk about moving forward. But remember, growth is not about running faster. It is about going in the right direction. If you run very fast on the wrong road, you will never reach your destination. That is why we need reflection. Reflection is like a compass. It helps you stop, look around, and ask, "Am I on the right track?" But how do we actually do that in real life? How can we pause and check our direction every day? You don't need to write a book. You can try a simple method I call end-of-day review. At the end of your day, spend 5 minutes writing down 2 things. 3 things you are grateful for, and 1 thing you can do better. It can be something small, like a good cup of coffee, a kind word from a friend, or finishing a task. This helps your brain notice the good in your day. And for the 1 thing you can do better, it is not to punish yourself, but to learn. Maybe you spent too much time on social media, or forgot to drink enough water. Tomorrow is a new chance to do it a little better. And you may ask, why writing? Why not just think about it? Because writing makes your thoughts clear. When you write, you slow down. You see your day more clearly. You take your thoughts out of your head and put them in front of you. This helps you understand yourself better. It also helps you remember what really matters. And over time, these small notes become a guide. They show you your patterns, your progress, and your direction. That is why writing, even just a few lines, can be very powerful for your growth. And there is one quiet skill that can change everything: the courage to say no. It sounds simple, but in real life, it's not easy at all. Every day, small things come to take your time and energy. A message, a quick favor, a random invitation, or just one scroll on your phone that quietly turns into an hour? And if you keep saying yes, slowly, without noticing, you lose your focus. You feel busy all day, but at the end, you wonder, did I actually move forward? Let me ask you something. How many times have you said yes when your body was tired, when your mind needed rest, when deep down you already knew the answer should be no? Here is the truth. Every yes has a cost, and every no creates space. So maybe you don't need to do more, maybe you just need to choose better. Think about this. How often do you wait for the perfect moment? You tell yourself, I'll start when I feel ready. But that moment never really comes, does it? So what if you gently say no to perfect timing and yes to starting small today? And what about comparison? Have you ever looked at someone else's life and felt behind? Like you are not doing enough? But you're only seeing a small part of their story, not the full picture. So maybe it's time to say no to comparison and come back to your own path. And then there are those moments when you say yes, just to keep everyone happy. Even when you're tired. Even when you need rest. Have you ever done that? It feels kind, but over time it quietly drains you. So maybe you can try a soft, honest no. Something simple like, I can't right now. I need to focus. Because protecting your energy is not selfish, it's necessary. And then there is the distraction loop. You open your phone for 1 minute, and suddenly 1 hour disappears. It happens so easily, right? So what if you say no to that habit, even just for a little while, and give yourself 30 minutes of quiet focus instead? How would that feel? More calm? More clear? More like yourself? So remember this. Saying no is not closing doors. It is choosing the right ones to walk through. Every time you say no to what doesn't matter, you are saying yes to your time, your peace, and your growth. And maybe today, you don't need a big change. Maybe you just need one honest no. Before we end today's episode, I have a small tip for you. If you want to improve your English and grow your mind at the same time, focus on input over output. Instead of worrying about speaking perfectly, try to fill your mind with positive ideas in English. Listen to simple podcasts like this one, or read short and meaningful quotes. When you change what you listen to, you slowly change how you think, and your English will improve naturally, one step at a time. Also, be kind to yourself when you make mistakes. When something goes wrong, don't say, I'm not good enough. Instead, ask a simple question. What can I learn from this? This small shift can change the way you see your problems. Mistakes are not failures. They are lessons in disguise. Tonight, before you go to sleep, don't just think about what you finished. Think about how you felt. Ask yourself, was I honest with myself today? Did I spend my energy on the things that truly matter? Remember, reflection is not about being perfect. It is about being aware. And when you are aware, you start to grow. Finally, remember this. Don't compare yourself to others. Social media can make us want someone else's life. But the only comparison that truly helps you grow is this. Compare yourself to who you were yesterday. That is enough. Thank you for listening to Glow and Grow. Focus on your 1% today, take a deep breath, and I will see you in the next episode. Keep glowing and keep growing.